good place to start is the Real Estate Investment Funding Survey. And Christopher Van Buren is going to walk us through that. So Christopher, take it away.
But what we wanted to do in line with what we did with business funding is give you guys a survey to have in front of you, something you can print out and have tangible in your hands. So when you're speaking with your prospects, you'll be reminded about what kind of questions you need to go over with your client on the phone to realize whether or not is there an actionable task that can happen after this phone call. So realistically, what you want to do is you are the official gatekeepers. You want to kind of ensure to highlight and ensure better success. You want to make sure that you're spending more time having quality conversations with your prospects and learning what they're trying to accomplish, and then understanding whether or not it's able to be done at this time. And so the way we're able to answer these questions, I don't really, I've seen all kinds of emails come back in. What about this? What about that? My simple answer to any email response is yes, because I understand that my cold email is not here to sell a program, sell a rate, sell a term. That's not what my emails are designed to do. My emails are designed to spark attention, get you to raise your hand, and then my job at that point is to get on the phone and let's have a conversation. And I want to have you answer a series of questions, so this way I can help better determine whether or not there's a possibility for us to work together. And on that result, we've put together our survey. So if you look in the beginning, real simple, the name, email, mobile number, the basic information. Now during the consult, these are the type of questions you want to ask in order to get a better understanding of what a client's looking to do. So as I say, at this stage, they've responded to an email, you've done your job, your marketing is done the work, and they are interested in finding out more about what you do. And so your job now is to casually guide them in a conversation to kind of unearth what they're looking to do, where they're trying to be at as a real estate investor, where are they at in the process. So let's start breaking down to the questions. First one, property address. Do you have a property in mind? What we need to know is that first and foremost, they have no property. That means they're not ready right now. So that means that you want to keep this call shorter than questions, but you have more than enough information to make a deal work. We will fight for deals that are worth fighting for, but we need to kill the deals that aren't. And that is your job, is if it doesn't make sense, drop it off, because you want to start building a book of deals that are going to make sense and deals that get you to the closing table.
Absolutely.
And that's all I got for you guys.
That's great, Christopher. Thank you very much. And that's, I think, perfectly said at the end there for exactly how we should be thinking about our surveys, everyone, right? Your job is to disqualify, period, to find a reason to kill the deal, right? And right at the end there, you heard Christopher, by conducting this survey, by gathering this information, really you have the bits and pieces needed to put through the application on your own. If you can save the client the trouble of having to click your link and fill out the application, you're expediting the process. Now they're already in our system. We're already looking into it, right? And also by working this, you can see whether or not we even have a deal in the first place. Right? And then you can't get hung up, right? If you say, oh, do you have 30% reserves? Like, oh, well, hold on a second. I don't want to have to pay 30%. Listen, calm down, Mr. Client. I need to understand what your situation looks like. Then we're going to select a product for you based on your experience, your liquidity, how many exits you've had. Don't get worried. Oh, I don't know the answer to this. Work your survey. Anyway, so thank you very much, Christopher, for putting that together.